Well, welcome to our Park City Market Talk webinar for November 2016. I'm Ron Wilstein, a broker at Keller Williams Luxury Properties here in Park City.
And I'm Dean DeLeon, buyer's consultant for the Wilstein team.
And it's November, which means it's Turkey Month. So happy Thanksgiving for all of you out there watching this. And let's move on to our topics. Well, of course, we want to know when the slopes are going to be opening, so we'll give you those details quickly here.
As usual, we'll be going through the Park City real estate market update.
And then finally, we want to talk about buyer patterns as we enter into the ski season. They're quite distinct. So we'll talk about those as well as how sellers respond to those buyer patterns. So with that in mind, when will the slopes be opening, Dean?
Well, we've got Park City that plans on opening November 26th. They initially planned on opening on the 18th. That didn't happen. We didn't have the snow, but snow started to fall, so it's looking like November 26th is very attainable.
That's right, and the temperatures have dropped, so all the resorts are able to make snow, and they are doing it. Those snow guns are blasting nonstop.
And then Deer Valley is going to be opening on December 3rd. Again, the outlook's looking pretty good for that happening, and we're getting excited to put the skis on.
I'm going to wax them up.
I've got mine waxed up and ready to go.
All right. So let's take a look at the Park City real estate market as we do each and every month in our Market Talk webinars. We look back at the last 12 months. There's been 1,265 sales. This consists of homes, condominiums, and vacant land combined. This is all real estate brokerages combined, and that is down 189 sales or 13% from the 12-month period the year before.
What we're looking at here is the year-to-year comparison of closed sales from November 2015 to October 2016. As you can see there, the homes are down 2% from 521 to 508. Condos are down 20% from 741 to 596. And vacant lots are down 16% from 192 to 161 closed sales.
Now let's zero that in a little bit. And now we're looking at home sales, and we've decided to break it up into two main categories: Park City within the city limits and the Snyderville Basin, which is the Park City County area. Number of transactions down within the city from 178 to this past year 148, so that's a 17% decrease. However, homes are up by 5% from 343 to 360 in the Snyderville Basin. We've been reporting each month that there has been a pattern of them going down. It's nice to see it bouncing here in the Snyderville Basin.
Here we've narrowed down the condo sales. In Park City, we're down 23% from 370 to 285. And in the Snyderville Basin, we're down 16% from 371 to 311.
And now we're looking at lots, and again broken it down by the two different areas. In the city limits, there's not many lots to sell. We see here that there were 21 sales, 32 the year before. Mathematically, that's a 34% decrease. It's 11 fewer sales. But do realize that when we're dealing with such small numbers, the percentages tend to be skewed. In the Snyderville Basin, the larger numbers, 20 sale difference from 160 to 140, a 13% drop. With the exception of the homes being increased in this past 12-month period, everything else is down numerically in number of sales. And when we look at that, we also want to look at the average time on the market. Here we're looking at the average time on the market of closed sales, and you'll notice that it's 102 days compared to 104 the year before. It's basically the same. This is important in light of the fact that listings are staying on the market for a longer period of time before selling. However, when properties are correctly priced, they're selling as fast, if not faster, than a year ago. With that in mind, let's talk about prices. Dean, what's happening with single-family home prices?
Well, though number of sales have gone down, we continue to see median prices rise. In Park City, we're up 11% from $1,439,000 to $1,600,000. And in the Snyderville Basin, we're up 12% from $862,500 to $965,000.
Wow, that Snyderville Basin home price is just toying with that $1 million price point.
It's getting close.
Pretty impressive. Now here we're looking at condominiums, and within the city limits, they've risen by 14% in terms of price, from $565,000 to $646,000. And in the Snyderville Basin, prices have climbed 17% from $395,000 all the way up to $464,000.
And here we're looking at lot prices. It's remained fairly even in Park City, down just 1% from $675,000 to $667,000. It's important to remember that's a small sampling size with just 21 sales. And the Snyderville Basin is up 29% from $350,000 to $450,000.
Well, yeah, we are definitely seeing a lot of new construction. People have bought lots and they're building on them, many of them building their dream homes. Well, let's talk about buyers. Buyers tend to come in patterns, especially right as we enter into the ski season. And Dean, you're a buyer specialist. Tell us how buyers process this.
Well, this time of the year, the snow is starting to fall, and people start getting online, start scheduling their ski vacations for over the winter. And as they're doing that, they get more and more interested or reinterested in real estate in Park City, and start looking at real estate prices and thinking about purchasing their property over the winter. And in the winter, we typically have two phases of buyers. They either buy early or buy later. Now the early ones are going to be now, December through January. When purchasing early in the season, you get a chance to use the property, and then also while you're not using it, you can receive rental income during the ski season. And then there's the buyers that are buying later in the season, February through April. They're looking for a discount due to the carrying cost. They have to carry the property through the summer. The high rental season is in the winter time. And so they're expecting a little bit of a discount off the purchase price there if that property has been on the market through the ski season. You typically could find more sellers willing to negotiate at that point in time. And then lastly, they may wish to remodel the property during the off season, and it gives you the opportunity to close on your property, get in there, remodel it immediately to your liking, and then start using it however you seem fit.
Yep. Now, it's interesting with these buyer patterns, sellers have to respond to this. A seller has to ask themselves an important question, and that is, do I want to sell? If you don't want to sell, then you don't have to worry about these buying patterns, because it doesn't matter. You're going to hang on to your property, continue to enjoy it. However, if you decide that you may wish to sell your property during the ski season, there's a couple things that are important for you to know. Number one, that 94% of all buyers go to the internet to see what is available. The internet is so much part of our life now. They naturally go there to book their vacations as well as to see properties that are available to be purchased. In addition, buyers often want to stay in a property that they're considering buying. Well, they're not going to know about your property unless you're listed and therefore on the internet for them to see it and to consider possibly staying in it to buy it. If you want to sell your property this season, you'll want to put your property on the market right now. To do so, you'll need to know what it is worth in today's market. And there are three things that you'll want to know before you make any selling decision. Number one, you want to learn about the market. You want to have a grasp upon what's happening in terms of sales or lack of sales, as the case in some areas or neighborhoods. And you'll also want to know, of course, what your property is worth in today's market. And once you evaluate the condition of the market and you evaluate the possible price you would get from selling your property, then you'll go on to decide if this is the right time to sell. So those are the important decisions you'll want to make before you list your property. Now, to learn about the market and to learn what your property is worth, you can simply go to our website, BuyParkCity.com, and from that home landing page, scroll down to the Learn What Your Property is Worth section and complete the form. In fact, let me just show it to you real quickly. Here's ViewParkCityRealEstate.com. You scroll down past start your Park City search, past some of the listed properties and webinars to this section. Learn what your property is worth in today's market. There's a couple blanks here. This whole section will take you less than a minute to fill out. And when you get to the end of it, then you simply choose this question here, contact me now for a free property value assessment. We'll reach out to you, inspect your property, get you the information you need. So all you have to do is submit that, click the green button, submit it, and we'll contact you with that. It's just that easy. Then you can get the information, decide if this is the right time to sell your property or not. If you do want our input, we're happy to come out to visit your property. Just give us a call. This is what Doug and I do all the time. We look at properties, we prepare these property value assessments, and we'll share with you the data. Well, we've covered a lot here. If you have any questions, you can email myself at ron@thewilsteinteam.com or Dean
at dean@thewilsteinteam.com.
And if you'd like to receive a call from us, include your phone number and the preferred time, and we will give you a ring. And with that in mind, there's only one last thing to think about, and that is Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you're in Park City to enjoy it, but wherever you are with your family, enjoy the time, this time of the year. Thank you for participating in our webinar today. I trust that you found it informative and helpful, and I'd simply like to leave you with 4 valuable resources. Number 1 is our Park City Link newsletter. We publish this newsletter several times a year, and it's filled with plenty of important information. It includes updates on the marketplace, changes ahead, and other topics like that. We also look at the statistics when it comes to the Park City real estate market, where prices are going either up or down. This is our Smart Seller magazine, and in it I describe how our force multiplier marketing system works. This is how we sell properties in Park City and Deer Valley, and we sell them faster than other agents and for more money, so it's well worth taking a look at. Then there are our webinars like what you're watching today. We cover a variety of subjects, from how to price your property to sell in today's market to keeping you informed about changes in the marketplace. 4th is our property value assessment, and here's where we provide you with information as to the value of your property. We look at a comparative market analysis of homes or condominiums within your neighborhood or condo project, and then we also look at other properties that a buyer would consider if they were considering your property. This will help you determine what is the fair market value for your property today. If you're interested in receiving the Park City Link newsletter or the Smart Seller magazine, simply send me an email at info@thewilsteinteam.com, and I'll be sure to get that out to you. Or if you wish, you can go to our website, viewparkcityrealestate.com, and sign up for them there. Finally, if you're interested in that free property value assessment, go to our website, viewparkcityrealestate.com, scroll down on the home page to the Learn What Your Property is Worth in Today's Market. Take a minute, actually less, to fill out the form, and we'll contact you and arrange a time to see your property, get you the information you want, and have that property value assessment. We're here as a team to take care of anything and everything you need concerning your Park City real estate needs. Thank you for participating in our webinar. Our next Park City Market Talk webinar will be available for you to watch around the 15th of next month.